Welcome to the Upkeep for Monday, March 13th, 2023.
That's right. It's all the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And we're kicking off this week with news from this past weekend. A lot of big tournaments. Regional champions abound.
That's right. We had 4 different regional championships happening this weekend around the world.
Nice.
First up, Cheng Han Lin won the Magic in Taiwan championship in Taiwan with Azorius Soldiers.
I am here for this deck.
I thought you would be.
You know, I was like, is this a real deck? Turns out it is.
Yes. William LaHaye won the face-to-face championship in Vancouver with mono white mid-range.
This deck is a menace.
Yes.
It's really good.
Adriano Melo won the City Class Games Showdown in Sao Paulo with Grixis mid-range.
Okay, another menace.
Exactly, the big bad of Standard. And Michael Rohrbach won the Legacy European Championship in Naples with Grixis mid-range, beating none other than Torolf Severin on Esper Legends in the finals.
I know, it was so cool. I watched this matchup. They streamed it. It was so fun to have coverage.
Yeah, Andrea Mengucci and Gabriel Nassif were also in the top 8 of that event. Like, what a stacked
super stacked. And Esper Legends did really well in this tournament.
Yeah.
I think the players on it who like had brought the same list that on Torolf's team that went 2nd, 16th, 32nd, and like something else. Like,
wow,
they all did really well.
And Nassif was also on Esper Legends in the top 8.
Wow,
that's
incredible.
Impressive showing for that deck.
Well, if you want more competitive Magic, good news coming up this weekend is Arena Championship 2.
32 players are competing in Historic and Phyrexia. All will be one draft for a prize pool of $200,000 and 2 Worlds invites.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge tournament. 200K is like a Pro Tour
30K
number
for the first place.
Seriously. So there's a lot of famous players qualified for this tournament too. Pro Tour champion Andre Strosky, streamer Deathsea is qualified for this tournament, and of course last year's world champion Yuta Takahashi is going to be playing this tournament too.
Wow, that is already a very impressive field. The action is happening on Saturday and Sunday at twitch.tv/magic starting at 9 a.m. Pacific.
And now news about a new set. Lord of the Rings officially kicks off previews starting tomorrow, but we did get a sneak peek today.
Yeah, so tomorrow you'll have the first look video up on YouTube or twitch.tv/magic at noon Central, 10 a.m. Pacific. But IGN had some previews today.
Yes, they showed off the card The One Ring.
Ooh.
Yeah. Will this rule them all? We'll find out.
Yeah, it's 4 mana for a legendary artifact. It's indestructible.
Of course.
When the One Ring enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn.
Ooh.
That is spooky and impressive.
Student loans, protection until your next turn.
At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life for each burden counter on the One Ring. Tap, put a burden counter on the One Ring, then draw a card for each burden counter on the One Ring.
What do you think of this card?
Wow, I want to draw cards.
I mean, how much do you want to draw cards is the question.
I want to draw cards.
Are you putting 2 burden counters on this?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I hope you win the game soon.
Don't worry, Maria. With this many cards, I will.
They also showed off some new full art lands from the set, which are absolutely beautiful, depicting various regions from the famous map of Middle-earth.
Oh, this is so cute. The Shire is the plains. Yes.
Oh, I love it so much. They're gorgeous.
I will say, this is going to be a brief segue.
Yeah.
I subscribe to Lindy West's Substack called Butt News, where she just live blogs movies that she's watching.
Great.
And she did one about Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, where she talks about the hashtag Square Mordor problem, where she's like, why does this elaborate fantasy map have Mordor being a square? Okay, so next time you look at a map of Middle-earth, think about it. Why would you make Mordor just a square?
Can't unsee it. They also showed off new art for Gandalf, because we've seen some art for Gandalf already, but they showed off new art, including one that looks suspiciously like a planeswalker.
Yes, Ovidio Cartagena, the art director for this set, said, Tolkien's rich storytelling allowed us to explore how Gandalf and others present themselves to different allies and at different times throughout the story.
Yeah, so not only will we be seeing that Gandalf on some some kind of card coming up, but we also got a preview of another Gandalf card, Gandalf the Grey.
Yes, this is 3 blue red for a 3/4 legendary creature avatar wizard.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen. You may tap or untap target permanent. Gandalf the Grey deals 3 damage to each opponent. Copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy or put Gandalf on top of its owner's library.
This card is strong.
Yeah.
And in
very cool.
blue-red, because that's the wizard's color.
Yeah.
They also showed off one of the showcase treatments for the set called the Ring treatment. They showed off Gandalf the Grey with the Ring treatment, and it's beautiful.
And he's sad.
He's sad.
He fall.
The Balrog fight is depicted.
Yeah, he get him.
On this, and it kind of has like a circle in the middle of it with the text from the One Ring around the circle.
Yeah,
really
it looks
pretty.
Really cool.
Now for something completely different. Hot Pockets.
That's almost like too little of you're not saying it like enough. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and for something completely different, and we cannot emphasize how completely different it is.
Hot Pockets.
You can get arena rewards for buying Hot Pockets. You take a photo of your qualifying receipts and submit them through hotpockets.com/mtg to receive up to 5 codes for in-game rewards. In this order, the first code will get you a Vivian's Hunt pre-constructed deck featuring Vivian on the hunt.
The second code will give you a new Vivian on the Hunt avatar.
The third code will give you a new Vivian Arcbow Ranger sleeves.
The fourth and fifth codes give you 2,000 XP Mastery Pass bonuses.
What a world.
What a world we live in, Hot
You know
Pockets.
what? That's nice.
You know, I'm
It's
here for
nice.
it. It's great. Let's do it. I mean, it
Why
makes
not?
sense as a
Exactly.
crossover. I wish that it was pizza rolls.
I
but
also wish it was pizza rolls.
Here we
but,
are.
Well, you can't have everything. MagicCON Minneapolis tickets are now on sale at mtgfestivals.com.
Come be our friend in Minneapolis, everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
It's running the weekend of May 5th through the 7th and includes an exclusive secret lair, much like we saw in Philly.
Yes, it's called Legendary Flyers, not that kind.
Okay.
Phage the Untouchable, Send Triplets, Yisun the Wanderer Bard, and Alela Artful Provocateur are the 4 cards in it.
Yeah, they're all done up like concert posters.
Yeah.
So that's what they mean by flyers.
Makes sense considering Minneapolis's historic spot in like American music history as the home of Prince, as the home of First Avenue.
Absolutely.
I love it. It's a nice one.
We're a great music town.
Yeah, everyone with a badge can now enter and play in the command zone.
That's good
That's
news.
a new update. Yeah, badges range from $30 for a single day badge all the way up to the $700 Black Lotus VIP badges.
And of course, March of the Machine, the Pro Tour is happening at the same time as the MagicCon,
yeah.
everybody. So you can always go and check that out, see the best in the world play. It'd be pretty exciting to have that concurrently happening in the convention center.
Yes, and the New Perspectives grant program applications are open right now. They close tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, so you've got today.
Get it in there.
To get that in, 10 selected applicants will each receive a Black Lotus VIP package, which includes a 3-day badge to the con and a $2,000 stipend for travel, accommodations, and expenses.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool deal. The person who won the cosplay contest in Vegas was a recipient of this grant. So
absolutely.
Super excited to see some new faces at Minneapolis through that grant program. And of course, you too, if you want to come. Like we said, we'll be there. I'm so excited to have it in our hometown.
Yeah. We'll tell you more. Maybe there's some Good Luck High Five fun.
Yeah,
coming
maybe
your
there
way.
is. Maybe there is. Who can say?
Stay tuned.
Everybody, thank you so much for listening. You can check out our full-length podcast. Our spring break episode is coming up on Good Luck High Five this week. So you can check that out wherever you get your podcasts. And you can support that show, this show, and everything that we make over on patreon.com/GLHFmagic.